Good morning and welcome to First Centennial's Builder Update. We are so excited to bring you this information. So let's get started and send it over to Ronnie at Ranchera.
I'm at the villas at Ranchera and I'm here with Heather. Heather, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and the villas as the project as a whole?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Heather Houston. I'm with Dixon Realty and I represent New Edge Living, which is the builder here at the villas. So we currently have 33 buildings that we're building here at the site.
Yeah.
And they are stacked luxury living. So there's two plans inside each building.
Okay.
Plan one's going to be your ground floor unit, which is a great walk and leave. It's 1,800 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage.
Okay.
And then above that, we offer the plan two, which is going to double in square footage. It comes included with your own private elevator, rooftop deck, and that's 3,165 square feet.
And those are the ones we just walked through.
Yeah, it is.
Those were phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
The elevator, it went up 3 stories, is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, that was shocking. That was shocking for me to see an elevator go up 3 stories inside of a condo like that. I've never seen that before.
It is, yeah. So that's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath with an office and a private rooftop deck, which a lot of people like. So.
Oh, I loved that. I loved the, what did you call that particular kind of flooring that was on that rooftop deck?
So that's a bison tile deck.
Yeah.
It comes straight out of Denver. It's, snow load and proof for the weather.
It was awesome. So in walking through this, one of the things that I want to talk about was the price points of these. You said, so
Sure.
How many models do you have
Mm-hmm.
and the price points?
So we made it really easy. There's 2 plans and 4 design packages.
Okay.
And included with that, you do get custom level finishes already. So the pricing for the plan 1 starts at $1,015,000 and the price for the plan 2 starts at $1.8.
Okay. And so I knew that before we came here today, and for those of you watching, you might be thinking a little bit of sticker shock, but after walking through this model, well, both of them actually, it made a lot of sense because you told me that everything that I was looking at inside that model was standard.
Mostly everything.
Yeah.
So we did a little different than a lot of builders do. We are already including custom level finishes. You do get the capability of choosing your design package, which there's 4 different ones.
Yeah.
And they're all been just done for you. So it takes, all that frustration of going to the design studio and, picking and choosing, does that look good? And then you have to pay so much for those on top of it.
For sure. Tell us a little bit, just really briefly, about the fridge that you had mentioned while we were in the model.
Yes, so all of these include Thermador appliances.
Yeah.
And the fridge is going to be a 60-inch built-in.
Yeah.
It's a 30-inch refrigerator on one side, fridge on the other. And we do also include the great wine fridges, which is my favorite.
Yeah, that was unbelievable, and I loved that. So moving on to the community benefits, the HOA, the clubhouse, things like that, maybe the walking paths. Touch on that.
Sure. So we're in the gated community of Ranchera, which is 144 acres. There's walking trails all around here. We're in the best location, right in the backyard. You can walk right down to the private clubhouse at Ranchera, which is going to include everything that you need. You have, a private 1957 restaurant, wine lounge, fitness center, day spa, resort-style pool cabanas, and my favorite, I love the Cantina, which is a poolside cafe.
Okay.
So you can get, right from your chaise lounge at the pool, get a drink and...
Awesome.
So,
yeah. And there's pickleball here too, right?
There's pickleball.
The rage of
volleyball.
pickleball right now.
I know.
Yeah. Also provided by Ranchera. Cool. So a little bit more into, benefits. What are maybe some of your realtor incentives?
Sure. So we love working with our realtors in town, and we do offer a great broker commission, which is 2.5% of the total purchase price.
Yeah.
So, a lot of builders have gone down on their incentives.
100%.
Yeah. But no, we still love working with our realtors.
Yeah, and that's awesome. So the builder is, who did you mention the builder was?
The builder is New Edge Living.
Okay.
They're coming out of Irvine, California. So they're bringing a new take on, a lot of the architecture here in Reno is getting pretty flat.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a really great modern architectural mountain design with shed roof lines and metal roof.
Yeah.
It's very industrial.
Yeah, I like them, and I love the fact that they're doing a full buyer commission, and we want to see more of them. So that's for you realtors. And so a couple more questions for you. What makes this project special? Ranchera, maybe a little bit about the lifestyle in this project. What makes it so special?
So I think the lifestyle is incomparable. I mean, you get nothing like this anywhere else in Reno. You're in the heart of Reno. The access to the airport is 7 minutes away. You've got all the hiking trails. We've got the village at Ranchera, which is all the shops, restaurants, office space. And so everything that you need. I think a lot of people are wanting to move down from the snow. We've had a lot of snow this year. So, leave the hassles of home maintenance behind and just come to a true lock and leave and enjoy quality of life.
Yeah, totally. I would love to live here and not have any land, yard maintenance around the house, and just, maintain the integrity of the inside of my home at the villas. So I think that would be phenomenal. 2 questions. What do you love about selling these homes? And to add to that, is there anything additional that you think that us as, realtors, obviously I'm entitled, but is there anything else that we should know?
Sure. So I think, you should know that we've got a couple units. So we didn't mention build time. So I do have currently 4 homes available, which are the upstairs plan 2, again, elevator, all of that included. And the build times are a lot less than a typical builder right now because we're building in phases. So you could get into something as early as 1st of April. I've got something that are more into summer, so you don't have to wait that 10 to 12 month typical build time.
Yeah.
A lot of clients, they're wanting to come from California and need something sooner rather than later. So I think it's great 1031 exchange possibilities, that kind of thing.
All right. Cool. Well, thank you so much for letting us in on a little bit more about the villas at Ranchera. And now, Tracy, to you out in Carson and talking about Bates Homes.
Thanks, Ronnie. I'm here at Little Lane with Kristen. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a sister of the builder, and my father is the developer, and we are very proud of our little project in Carson City. It's a great location, and it's a really unique product for the area.
It is definitely the heart of Carson City, and you love this project so much you actually live here.
I do. I purchased Lot 1, the first one, and I love living in Carson City. It's such a nice, charming town. Lake access is incredible, and there's a lot of things happening down here right now.
So how many lots do you have available right now?
Well, the whole project's 149 homes. We are just finishing phase 1. I do have some quick delivery homes, so if you have a buyer that fits that you think would fit this product, bring them down. I'd love to share with you my model homes. We modeled all 4 floor plans, so and then I do have homes to show that are non-models. That's always good to see for a buyer.
So tell me a little bit about these projects, these plans, these different floor plans.
Yeah, so we have 2 2-story and 2 3-story homes. As we were talking about, and as you saw when you toured the models, the 3-story homes, you really live on that 2nd floor, and it's a really cool urban sensation. I love the feeling, and the kitchens live like a 4,000 square
Oh my
foot
gosh,
home.
they're amazing, and the lighting is amazing up there. I really love that, and how you've taken every nook and cranny and put something that makes sense in it.
There's a lot of built-ins in our homes, as always, and we do not skimp on windows. I always tell people touring our homes, notice how much natural sunlight comes in these.
Yes, I absolutely loved touring them. So tell me a little bit about the community benefits.
Well, we're going to have a park. I would say about 80% of my homeowners own dogs, as our population loves their pet
Yes.
animals. So the park will be a nice place for people to meet up, for kids to play. There will be a shade structure. Another community benefit is this is an HOA community. The front and backyards are maintained, so no need to bring any landscape equipment. We call this product a lock and leave, so it's been great for that active empty nester that has maybe their Sprinter van or has another home somewhere that wants to lock their door and leave for 4 months. They can do that. Nobody's going to know that they're gone. The other person that's really been enjoying this product is the person who on their days off wants to spend their days paddleboarding on the lake or snowboarding in the winter. We have a lot of very active homeowners that are out the door on their days off.
I mean, it really is less than 45 minutes and you're at the lake.
Oh, less than 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's
I was
just-
thinking on the South Lake side, if you were going all the way to the
Right.
other side.
Yeah. No. The Sierras is your playground here.
It's pretty awesome. So tell me a little bit about buyer incentives.
Buyer incentives currently. For a realtor to bring a buyer in here, we will negotiate on our quick delivery homes. Any builder wants to move their quick delivery, so I tell people we're willing to negotiate, whether it's a rate buy down or an options credit. We will look at any offer.
That sounds awesome. And how about your realtor incentives?
Realtor incentives, we do cooperate. We love our realtor community. We do 2.5%.
Oh, that's very generous. And what do you think makes your project special?
What I think makes this project special is I love the walkability factor. It's so fun to be able to walk out your front door and get to restaurants like Nashville Social Club or Red's or Schatz Bakery. It's such a nice community to walk around. I also think that our sophisticated modern living elevated is such a great, you have to see it for yourself. These homes live amazing and they're very well insulated. It's 2x6 construction, 2-car garages. So I
You
just
really
think the
do
quality
need
shows.
to see them because they are absolutely fantastic. Now back to you, Lauren, in Spanish Springs with DR Horton.
Awesome. Thank you, Tracy. I am here with Mark Carruthers. We are at one of DR Horton's newest projects out here in Spanish Springs. And Mark, dive right in. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on out here.
A lot, actually. I'm super excited, actually, personally. I've been waiting quite some time for us to open up this community out here at Stonebrook. It's a community that we share with Toll Brothers. We have single-family product as well as paired homes out here, and they've been very well received by the people that have been coming through and taking a look so far.
Good. So the project just started in January.
Yeah, we basically started in January. For the most part, it's been a very wet winter, as everybody knows, and very cold. So we were kind of, I wonder what's going to happen with the market. But it's been kind of nuts. I've been out there showing homes in the snow, in the rain. People are out coming by, and I think as people start learning about this community and word of mouth gets out there, it's kind of been building up. And
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have two separate projects. We have the Willows and the Links. What's the difference between the two?
The Willows is single family, so those are homes that are 1,547 square foot up to 1,811 square foot. We have 3 and 4 bedroom homes, all 2-car, 2-story homes. And then at the Links, those are our paired homes. Same thing, they're just attached by a common wall. They still have the backyards and 2-car garages and full driveways on them. So both of the products are equally as popular at this point, we've noticed.
Okay, and can you share a little bit about pricing, how that works?
Yep, pricing. So the paired homes, they are starting in the lower 400s. And I didn't mention the sizes. Those are anywhere from upper 1,200 square foot to 1,400 square foot on those. Those will start in the lower 400s, and then our single family product at the Willows is starting in the mid 400s to the upper 400s.
That's awesome because you really don't hear that very often
Yeah, that's
anymore.
what we like.
So it's like that affordable price range,
Yep.
which is excellent.
Yep.
Great. So it's a newer project. So obviously you have lots of inventory. Can you tell us about how that works? Do you start building first, or do you do pre-sales?
Yeah, so with us, we start building first, and this is intentional. So what will happen is we'll start building homes, and roughly halfway through the build, we'll release those homes for sale. this enables us to avoid some of the delays that we've been seeing in the industry the last few years, most importantly. That way we can tell a buyer and be very accurate on a time that they'll be able to move in and close on their home, which is really important. So at any given point, you'll see homes built in our neighborhood. Some of them are sold, some of them are not. But if you walk into our sales office, we'll be able to tell you, hey, here's where we're building, and this is the time frame that we have it available.
Okay, great. So if something's already going and a buyer does a contract this weekend, can they expect 45 to 60 days, or are we looking at several months?
45 to 60 days is a very good guess. And that's important for a lot of people, because there are people that are getting out of one home and looking to get in another, and they don't want to wait for a home to start from dirt and, 6, 9, 12 months later, hope that, they're into their home. So in this case, we'll have homes anywhere from, say, 45 to just over 60 days available.
So they can just come talk to you and you can fill them in with what's available.
Yeah.
All right, great. So next I'm wondering about the HOA. Do both of the communities have the same HOA fee? Are they different? What are the amenities and perks?
They are different. The Willows has an HOA. It is $60 a month currently. And the Lynx is at $90 a month currently. And the reason for that is the Lynx has exterior building insurance included in the HOA because it is a different structure.
Okay, great. So that's the biggest difference. Obviously, they're paying for that extra exterior.
It's the insurance, and this is the HOA of Stonebrook. And Stonebrook is a community, like I said prior, that we share with Toll Brothers that has been out here a few years. What's really nice about Stonebrook, it being a master plan, is that the fee that you pay in the HOA is primarily it's paying for a lot of the landscape of the community, which means it'll look beautiful in the years to come. There's trail systems through here, and there are parks planned in the future. So you have a sense of community when living here. And if you go through a master plan that you know of 20 years down the road, it looks beautiful.
Yes.
And that's because there is somebody taking care of it.
Exactly.
So, yep.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Next, I'm wondering and I know these things change as time goes on, but what buyer incentives are you guys currently offering, if any?
Could have said either way. You could have said builder or buyer. Either way.
Buy you both.
They both go to the buyer. The incentives change from time to time. Right now, we've been really focusing on interest rates because rates have been, going in a different direction. So we've been focusing through our company, DHI Mortgage, a way to, the builder essentially is buying down the rate, which enables buyers to be able to afford, our current values in homes now. So from time to time, we'll have different incentives with the rates, and from time to time, we'll also have different incentives that will help pay for some closing costs as well.
Okay, so again, check with you and you can fill them in with what's currently going on.
Exactly.
As far as realtors go, are there commissions? Are there incentives for them?
There are incentives for them. Would you like me to say what it is?
I would love for you to.
Would you like me to say what it is? So we love realtors. I was in general real estate prior, so I'm a softie for agents. I love you guys. Come see us. 3% is what we're offering. I was going to say something else, but I won't. But I will say we're offering 3% here, so come see us. It's very important, though, that you either show up with your buyer or at minimum get a hold of me prior. If you're unable to accompany your buyer, get a hold of me ahead of time. Let me know who they are and when they're coming by, and that'll suffice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. And then I just like to end with anything that you want to share that makes this project special. Like, what do you love selling about these homes?
I live in the area, and that's not why it's a special community. But what I mean by that is this is an area of town that is young and it's growing, and there was a farm here, prior, and so this is an area that prior did have some development 30 years ago, and now we've got this new boom. We have new retail businesses moving into the area, and we're part of it, and there are some plans in the future that are coming. So it's always fun to be part of kind of a new up-and-coming area, and that's the North Sparks. We're kind of real close to Spanish Springs area.
As I look outside, there is a lot happening. It's very exciting. So hopefully you guys will come out and check it out, get a hold of Mark. And Mark, thank you for all that
Yeah,
you
thank
shared.
you.
And hopefully that was helpful for all of you. I'm going to send it over to CJ, who is with Jenuane Communities in Carson City.
We've connected with Jenuane, some local home builders, and we're so grateful for them. We're here at the Valley Knolls project and with a couple of their sales representatives.
I'm Catherine Davidson.
I'm Austin Curry.
And we're super excited to get to know you guys a little bit better and a little bit more about the project out here. So we're just going to jump right in. If you guys could tell us a little bit about the size of the project, how big are the lots, homes and stuff.
So the whole Valley Knolls community is going to be just under 500 homes. Our single family homes are going to range just under that 300 mark, and our condos in that 200.
Yeah, around 200 condominiums.
Okay. How many bedrooms and things like that?
Our single family homes will range between 1,700 to 3,000 square feet, and we're offering 3 to 6 bedroom options. So very accommodating for our single family.
Yeah, and then over at the Village, we're ranging from 1,200 square feet to about 1,800 square feet, and starting at 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, to 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many do you have sold? How many are still available?
Sure. So we've just begun. We have 13 sold homes at the Ridge. We've just started closing in December. So our first homes closed in December of last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, same for over at the Village. We closed our first homes last December, and we're up to 19 homes sold over at the Village. And we have about 16 available right now.
Okay. And how many are available?
We have about 18 available. I would say a handful of those are move-in ready homes. They range between move-in ready to just foundations. So from foundation to completion, we're looking about 6 to 8 months on that.
Okay.
And then build time over at the Village, if you're starting at foundation, you're looking at about 7 to 8 months.
As we're looking at these different options, how about the price ranges for everything? What are you seeing for that right now?
Our single family homes are ranging from the mid 500s, and they'll go up from there depending on options and when they're, just options that are available.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And over at the Village, we're starting at around 387 and then going upwards to around 500,000.
All right, excellent. And so tell me more about the HOA. What kind of amenities come with these things?
There is a very minimal HOA at the Ridge. Our single family homes have a $28 a month HOA, just maintains common area and snow removal.
Lots of amenities over at the Village. Starting with the maintenance aspect of everything, we have landscape maintenance, exterior maintenance, common area maintenance, and then for the amenities, we have a clubhouse, pool, dog park, RV parking, all kinds of stuff.
Wow, RV parking even, that's incredible.
It's pretty incredible for
really unique compared to a lot of condominiums.
multi-family,
So as we've seen things kind of slow down in the market, what are some incentives that you guys have been offering for these incredible places for buyers and then for realtors as well?
Yeah, so our builder, being a local builder, he has a lot of options. He's done a forward commitment for interest rates, so that's been a big hurdle for buyers. So our builder has committed to a 5.25% interest rate with Premier Mortgage. Along with that, buyers using our preferred lenders, Guild Mortgage, Premier Mortgage, and U.S. Bank, will receive an additional $1,500 towards closing costs, and our seller splits the transfer tax and escrow fees. When you bring in your buyer, and we're working with agents, for our move-in ready homes, we are offering a 2.5% co-op. And for homes in the future, we've also have a 2% co-op available.
Okay, that's incredible.
It's pretty great. We want to we want our buyers to have the best available options, and local builders are able to provide that.
Excellent.
Exactly, and we have the same amenities as the Ridge, and then with that, as a little bonus for the agents, is we're offering an additional $1,000 for each home that they sell out here, either at the Ridge or the Village, after their first sale.
Okay, incredible. So incentives to come here, but then also to keep coming.
Exactly.
With your clients.
Exactly.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Well, I know before we came here, there was some shopping that was really close by. There's the lake is close by, but really, I feel like everybody's kind of touting like, oh, we have this and that close by. But what really makes your project special? What do you feel like above and beyond the amazing shopping that's close by? I think there was a Home Depot, a Walmart. Tell us a little bit more about what makes your project special.
The community is set in the most beautiful scenic area. The mountains, the Sierras are here in your yard. You have a view from everywhere in the community. It's really refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah, like Catherine was saying, we have views from pretty much everywhere in the community, and not to mention we're 15 minutes away from one of the world's 7 wonders. We're 15 minutes away from Lake Tahoe. And so just being a short drive up the hill to Tahoe, short drive to Reno, you're really in a prime location right here in the Indian Hills area.
Yeah, that's incredible. I know skiing's close by too. What's the closest ski resort?
Heavenly.
Heavenly, okay. Excellent. World-class skiing, close by everything.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you guys, in particular for yourselves, what do you like selling about these homes? And share with us anything else that you want to add as well.
I just really appreciate working with a local builder. There's a lot of options. They take the time to understand the buyer's story. We can provide a lot for them. There's a quality of build that KDH provides as well. And working with a local builder, we're here. We get to be in contact with you constantly.
Awesome.
And like Catherine was saying, working for a local builder, it's a different feeling compared to working for somebody else. We're able to really help the buyers get into the homes, and the sellers are able to do that as well. So we could really dive deep and focus on how to get these buyers into the homes, and it's a good feeling inside knowing that you really helped somebody out.
Yeah. Catherine, Austin, thank you guys so much for your time. We appreciate being out here. The homes are beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming
We
out.
appreciate
Thanks.
it.
We are at the most beautiful site in Reno, in Verdi, Quest 2 Valley View Homes project. Did I say it right?
Valley Community Homes.
Valley, thank you. Joining me is Paige. She is the representative out here, and she is going to give some great information on how you can own a property or sell a property as an agent. So tell me, Paige, how large is Quest 2?
So Quest 2 is about 97 home sites in here, and we are about a third of the way through already. So
Wow. So how many homes roughly remaining?
I would say probably just over 50 or so homes left, maybe under 50.
Okay, you and I were talking about there's some great opportunity because price point starts in the 6s and then goes up to,
About the 8s by the
Okay.
time that you do some upgrades on our largest floor plan.
yeah, and the lots vary. I mean, you have some gorgeous large acreage parcels available.
Yes, there are only 4 of those though,
So you
limited
want to better come
opportunity.
around. Yes, right. And so tell me how they're situated. What makes them special, the larger ones?
So in addition to their size, they're also sitting actually above our community. So they have uninterrupted views of the surrounding mountains. I mean, it's breathtaking, especially at sunset.
I love that. So there's also some other great opportunities out here that I haven't heard of that a developer's offering, and that is to do a custom build.
Yes, so we're offering a very brand new, unique opportunity. We're calling it Build to Suit. So you can actually come in, you find a floor plan that fits your family, and then you also pick the lot that fits your family. So we can build that floor plan on the lot that you choose. You get to pick the exterior, the interior finishes, and it takes about 8 to 10 months for us to get that finished for you before we hand over the keys.
That is just a very special opportunity, and if you love the mountains out here, what better opportunity to be in a beautiful custom built community, quality construction, and then design your own home. So I think that's awesome.
Yes.
So for the realtors who are watching, what are you offering as far as commissions?
Well, we love our realtor community, and so we're offering a generous 3% broker co-op, which we're really excited about.
Yay! I think that's awesome. So how would you describe getting to this particular project?
So, everybody's kind of familiar with the Verdi location. You're on your way just very short distance from Truckee's, but also not very far from Reno. So we're kind of situated just perfectly in between. So you have the access to Reno with obviously the conveniences of being in Reno, the city, with the healthcare and downtown. And then we also have Truckee, and we have Lake Tahoe with all the outdoor recreational activities. So we're in a really nice little pocket.
I love it. And there's some gorgeous walking trails. There's a little park for the kids.
Yes, there is.
So it's a nice combination of adult and family community, I would say.
Absolutely.
All right. So what have we not talked about? If you were to describe what is so special about this community, what would you say?
So in addition to the location being so close to anything that you could possibly need, whether it's recreational or, you know, professional services in Reno, I would say in addition to that, it's the things that set us apart as a community. We're tucked away in this private enclave of upscale homes, and not only are the homes so stunning, but the mountain views that surround us are stunning. And the architectural details, the thoughtful floor plans that we have, there's something that can suit everybody here. So it's been really exciting to be a part of it.
Right? And you told me this weekend you had kind of a nice mix from Tahoe, Truckee. How far is it to Truckee from here?
Oh gosh, under 30 minutes. So it's kind of the benefit of you get all of the access to the recreational activities without being buried in snow during the winter months like they are right now.
So if people want to come out, are there days that you're closed? What are the hours?
We're so easy. We're open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you can find us here anytime during that time.
Thank you so much, Paige.
Thank you.
Be sure to come out and give Paige a visit out here. It's beautiful.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this, and we look forward to seeing you at our next big event.